Danbury and West Remington. It's reported as a brush fire, engine 44.
44 en route.
Engine 44 en route. 3C.
Chief 3 on the scene.
Chief 3 on the scene. All companies en route to the box alarm. East 8 Mile and Barlow. Go to fire scene 3 for Chief 3. Fire scene 3 for Chief 3.
Such engine 50, do you have any more information on this phone?
Engine 58.
Delay for documentation.
Engine 55, we have you delay documentation. Engine 50, we have no further information. East 8 Mile and Barlow. We have no address.
We see nothing. We're in service 622.
Chief 3, Engine 50 reporting. Sees nothing. Chief 3.
Engine 39, you can pick up Chief.
Chief 5, for Engine 39, you may go on service Engine 39.
Chief 3, leave the incident with Engine 50, pick up the box. Chief 3 is in service.
Chief 3, leaving the incident East 8 Mile and Barlow at Engine 50. All other companies may go on service. Chief 3, we have you in service. Engine 46, Engine 58 on scene in service. Chief 5 in service.
Chief 8 in service.
Chief 8 in service. Engine 46, you may go on service.
Chief 46 in service.
Engine 46 in service. Flat 6 in service.
Ladder 23.
Ladder 23 in service.
In service.
Engine 58 in service.
This is engine 44. We have a dwelling going throughout. Can you send the box?
Engine 44 on the scene, reporting a dwelling going throughout. We'll send you the box. Chief 8 en route. Danbury and West Remington.
44 stretching on the dwelling. Part 3 plus 1.
Engine 44 stretching on a dwelling, part 3 plus 1. En route. Chief 5 en route. Squad 5 en route. Alarm Danbury and West Remington. Engine 35. Engine 56. Ladder 18. You're doing the box alarm.
35 en route.
Engine 35 en route. He's responding. Fires reported in a dwelling, Danbury and West Remington. Engine 44 on the scene, stretching. Of a dwelling going throughout. Engine 56, ladder 18. Are you en route?
56 en route.
Engine 56 en route.
Ladder 18 en route.
Ladder 18 en route. We show all companies en route to the box alarm. Danbury and West Remington. Danbury and West Remington. Engine 44 on the scene. Stretching on a dwelling, going throughout.
Central 39. We're in service. It's 353.
Engine 39 in service, 353. Squad 4 in service.
The defensive posture.
Engine 44 taking a defensive posture.
Engine 37 is in service.
Engine 37, we have you in service.
Scene on the scene.
Ladder 18C. 17 en route to still alarm 412 East Palmer, 412 East Palmer between Brush and Bowden for a residential fire alarm.
And I got a dwelling going throughout, holding defensive posture. You can pick up the chief, officer ladder 18 by safety officer. Squad will be my red team.
Chief 8, we have you on scene. You have a dwelling going throughout, taking defensive posture. Officer ladder 18 is your safety officer. The squad will be your red team. You're picking up Chief 5. Chief 5, you may go on service.
Chief 5 in service.
Chief 5 in service.
Surge.
All companies on Knox Alarm, Danbury and West Remington. Go to fire scene 8 for Chief 8. Fire scene 8 for Chief 8.
Leaving the scene with DPD, Dispo 322.
Engine 60 leaving the scene with Scout. We have you in service 322.
Squad 5 with a scene, part 4.
5 on the scene, power 4. Grid team in place 0206 hours. Engine 56C. Engine 35C.
Hamtramck engine 1 on scene.
Hamtramck engine 1 on the scene.
Okay.
Engine 17C.
Ladder 22. We're going to go in service. Our distance is going to be 111. Unable to do a thorough overhaul. Ladder 22 in service.
Ladder 22 unable to do an overhaul. Was that vacant or occupied, Ladder 22? And do you have an address?
That was a rekindle from earlier. I'll call you back with that address.
I should receive rekindle. Hamtramck. 32 Joy Road, 3732 Joy Road, between Dexter and McQuaid is reported as a 37-year-old male having a seizure, engine 39. Engine 39 en route. Traffic engine 1 in service picked up by Chief 8. Engine 39 on the scene investigating. You have medics on scene. Call with EMS, Gratiot and Mac. Gratiot and Mac. It's reported as a 62-year-old female with chest pain. She'll be at the Marathon gas station, engine 9.
743.
17 in service 743. Engine 9, are you en route to the medical call, engine 9?
Constitution 39, we pass the patient care to medic 2. Enter replace occupation, patient 1.
Engine 39, transferring patient care to medic 2, delay documentation. Advise when you're clearing in service.
Engine 9 en route.
Engine 9 en route. From engine 6110000 East 7 Mile, between East Outer Drive and Blackmore at the Marathon gas station. Status on scene requesting fire for a vehicle smoking, engine 60.
Have any more information?
Engine 9 on the scene investigating. Engine 9, we received Gratiot and Mac in front of the gas station. Engine 60 en route. Engine 9 at the Marathon gas station for a patient having difficulty in breathing, chest pain. No further information.
Engine 9's got it.
Engine 9 picked up by EMS. We have you in service.
Okay.
Engine 60 on the scene investigating, Power 4.
Chief 8 to Central, we're making progress.
Chief 8, you're making progress. In Cecil, Michigan, and Cecil, injury accident involving a motorcycle. 4.
Engine 37 en route.
Engine 37 en route to Special, Michigan, and Cecil. Michigan and Cecil, injury accident involving a motorcycle. It's going to be next to the Church's Chicken. Squad 4, you're doing a special. Michigan and Cecil, Squad 4.
Steve, fire department service is not required. Dispo 552.
Engine 60, we have you in service 552.
Engine 37, we have EMS on
Engine 37 on scene, EMS on scene.
Squad 4 scene.
Squad 4 scene.
Chief 7 on the scene, I have command.
Chief 7 scene, Chief 7 has command.
We got no one trapped. EMS is on the scene. We can pick up Chief 7 and Squad 4.
Chief 7.
Chief 7, go ahead, Central.
Per engine 37, no one trapped. Engine 37 reporting they can handle.
Chief 7, leave the scene with engine 37, pick up Squad 4. Chief 7's in service.
Chief 7 leaving the incident, Michigan and Cecil with engine 37, picking up Squad 4. Chief 7, we have you in Squad 4. All right, Master Chief, just keep us advised.
Zero.
Interrupt. Northbound Lizer, Nichols, northbound Lizer, Nichols, injury accident.
37 Central, we do need DPD on the scene.
All right, let me check and see their status. Special Chief 4, Squad 1, northbound Lizer, McNichols, northbound Lizer, McNichols, injury accident.
Chief 4's en route.
Chief 4 en route. Squad 1.
Squad 1's on the way.
Squad 1 en route, northbound Lizer, McNichols. Squad 4 is now in service. Engine 42 en route. West Chicago and Schaefer, West Chicago and Schaefer, present injury accident. Chicago and Schaefer, West Chicago and Schaefer, present injury accident. Location.
Got you on the way.
Squad.
Central Squad 4, we'll take that run at West Chicago and Schaefer.
Master Chief, Squad 2, you may disregard and go on service. Squad 2 on service. West Chicago and Schaefer, West Chicago and Schaefer, injury accident. Westbound Chicago and Schaefer.
Police.
30 seconds, stay police.
This is a 42. There's another vehicle accident at Chicago and Wyoming.
Steve, engine 42. You have one in Chicago and Wyoming.
Engine 37, we have DPD on our scene.
Engine 37 has Detroit police on scene.
Squad 1. This incident on the freeway.
Squad 1 on the freeway.
Central, we've got nothing here at Chicago and Schaefer. Is that the location that you had?
That's affirmative. We have it as Chicago and Schaefer, Chicago and Schaefer.
Yeah, they probably didn't know where they were at. It's probably that one that's to the east of us.
All right, message received.
They went past.
All right, message received. Chief was advised.
We go to work.
Central Engine 42, Chief 2, proceeding to Chicago, Wyoming.
Message received. Engine 42, Chief 2, West Chicago and Wyoming, West Chicago and Wyoming, Squad 4. And Squad 4 has it.
Central Engine 30, you can pick up the squad and the chief. We got the civilian out.
Chief 4, Engine 30 reporting the civilian has been extricated, picking up Squad 1 and Chief 4.
Chief 4 is in service. Leave the incident with Engine 30. Pick up Squad 1.
Chief 4, we have you in. Leaving the scene with Engine 30. Squad 1, we have you in. That's affirmative. Engine 30. What's your exact location, Engine 30?
Engine 42, Chief 2 on the scene at Chicago and Wyoming.
Engine 42, Chief 2 on the scene of Chicago and Wyoming.
Engine 30, we're on the northbound lodge, just south of the Puritan overpass.
Northbound Lodge just south of Puritan. Northbound Lodge just south of Puritan. Squad 4 scene.
Chief 2, you can pick up Squad 4. I've got EMS on the scene in, please.
Message received, Chief 2. You're picking up Squad 4. You're reporting EMS and police are on scene. Squad 4, you may go in service.
Squad 4 service.
Squad 4, right?
42, medics on my scene.
Engine 42, reporting EMS. Oh, it's on your scene.
37's leaving the scene with DPD. Disposition 323. Engine 37's in service.
Engine 37, leaving your scene with Detroit Police. We have you in 323.
This is Engine 42. I'm going to pick up Chief 2. Engine 42 is handled with EMS.
Message received, Engine 42. You're picking up Chief 2, reporting Engine 42 will handle with EMS. Chief 2.
Engine 42 also has DPD on scene.
Engine 42, reporting Detroit Police on the scene.
Chief 2 is in service.
Chief 2 in service.
Awesome.
Engine 30 has EMS on scene.
Central Engine 42, leaving my scene. Scout 210. Engine 42 is in service with a disposition of 322.
Engine 42, leaving your scene with Scout 210. We have you in 322.
On service, Dispo 322.
Engine 30, leaving your scene with State Police. We have you in 322. 79 Dayton, 8079 Dayton, between McDonald and Lanyo. Spreads a 16-year-old male unconscious at the location. And 34, respond on the medical call at EMS 8079 Dayton, 8079 Dayton, between McDonald and Lanyo. Spreads a 16-year-old male unconscious.
34 is en route.
Engine 34 en route.
Central, my fire on Danbury is out. Primary and secondary search cannot be completed to structural collapse. Companies are entitled to a 30-minute rehab upon line pickup. Chief 8 in service.
Chief 8 reporting your fire on Danbury has been extinguished. Primary and secondary searches could not be completed due to structural collapse. All companies on the box alarm are entitled to a 30-minute rehab. Chief 8, we have you in service.